Hey everyone, and welcome to another XDefiant video. Kinda wanted to do a little bit of a do-over on the video because honestly the one that I did yesterday was only about a minute long and I felt like I covered the bare minimum, which honestly for those new, curious or anything like that regarding the game was you're not gonna get the information you needed. So let me go ahead and start over, and this time starting with the basics, the preload. As of me recording this video, and it should be now, the preload's already started, so if you're on PC, Xbox, PS5, you should be good to go to download it. I even took the liberty of including a link from that I found in the XDefiant Discord that should make it easier to get what you need to do to preload the game. It'll basically just redirect you to the Ubisoft website, and from there pick your platform and follow the instructions from there to basically get the XDefiant downloaded. If you downloaded the beta, not the player test on this one by the way, the beta, it should have updated and now it should say preseason. Pretty much you're good to go from there. And for those PC folks that might be watching this, I got you covered on the most important part because I know Xbox and PS5 are basically just plug and play. As for the PC folks, feel free to pause it if you need to, but here are the specs you'll need to get the game running depending on your build.
Out of here.
And again, the release date is May 21st. And for those of you that are curious, I got this question on TikTok, so thank you for that. Yes, all the player test rewards that you got from there will carry over to the final release, and it's basically this is what you'll be getting. You'll be getting the Ember A9 if you played in a party during the player test session. The Shamrock MP5 if you played at least once during it, so just launching the game and playing a match. And lastly, if you reach the max level, you get 3 weapon boosters. And all of this will be available during the launch of the game again on May 21st. And for those of you worried about the matchmaking, they've stated this before, there is no skill-based matchmaking involved. Only in ranked, but I guess that one makes more sense. Unranked or casual play will basically follow these criteria. Latency, so basically connection, lower ping with lower ping players. Basically you won't join a match and be stuck in a 100 ping lobby or anything like that. Avoided players, so anyone you end up avoiding or blocking or anything like that, it'll go up, find you a match. If they're gonna be in that match, it might not pair you up with them. Party size, so it's gonna say if you're in a full squad, it'll try to pair you up with either another full squad or something similar of that kind of thing. And region, so basically people of the same location, so people in America and the UK. Basically I don't know how that one could work. Maybe it'll get to if the connection is good enough, maybe it might branch out more, but from what I can tell, I guess American players will be playing with other American players and then UK players will play, but that one it could vary. I'm not sure about that one. Input device is pretty much simple. It's basically if you play controller, it'll put you with other people of controller. If you play mouse and keyboard, it'll pair you with other people that are using mouse and keyboard. That one could even apply to console players, because since you can technically plug in a keyboard and mouse and just play like that, so it'll kind of pair it like that to keep things keep things fair basically. And lastly, the platform. So it'll most likely try to pair people of the same platform. So PS5 players with PS5 players, Xbox. I'm pretty sure that's only if you have crossplay turned off. If you have it turned on, I'm pretty sure it'll just kind of go from the other ones I just mentioned, where it'll mostly go off of input devices first before anything else. I mean, latency, input devices, and everything I just mentioned. And so with all this being said, let's wrap it up with the last final details. What's going to be in XDefiant on May 21st? Well, we're going to be starting off with the preseason. That's going to last for 6 weeks. From there, we're pretty much going to have a total of 24 weapons with 44 attachments and 14 maps at launch. And regarding the factions, there's going to be a total of 5 at launch. After that, what's it called? I'll probably make a future video on this, but pretty much season 1 and onwards is going to be basically following the year-long roadmap that they announced earlier. It got delayed multiple times because they were working on the game, but since they got that all squared up, pretty much all we're going to be dealing with is the season content that they've been saying, where it seems like it's going to be 3 maps and 3 weapons, one each month basically, if that makes sense. That's pretty much how they're going to go. So I kind of like that because it does kind of keep the game a bit fresh. With that out of the way, that's pretty much all the info there is to cover on XDefiant. All we can do now is wait the 5 remaining days. I might make another video tomorrow, because I believe it was either later to the preload was today, tomorrow, or I'll kind of keep a lookout. But they were supposed to show off the 50 tiers that are going to be in the battle pass for the preseason, which I might have slipped up and forgot to mention that. But that could be a video for future times. Anyways, yeah. One last thing I want to do say, I know I kept seeing that I was going to be streaming on YouTube, but unfortunately, XDefiant pulled me right back, because they're announcing Twitch drops for anyone that's streaming XDefiant, and I'll go ahead and show the rewards now. But if any of you want, when the game releases, if you want to drop by and support me, then you can drop by my Twitch. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description. So out of the way, hope this video was a lot better than the 1 minute one that I made the last time. And until next time, I'll see you all later.